What's up, everyone? Here playing Nunu in the old D1 Masters Elo. Nunu's pretty strong in the current patch with Phase Rush. The runes you take: Phase Rush, Nimbus, Celerity, Phase Rush, Nimbus, Celerity, Water Walking, Triumph, Legend, Tenacity. This game we've got some big scaling on our team. Oh, that's tough. Give it to our Caston or Cho'Gath, either one's fine. I don't really care who gets it. Jung, 550. Leveled E there first. Most games you're going to want to start with Q. But obviously be ready to adapt, which is why you don't want to level your abilities until you absolutely need to. This game we do have Cho'Gath top, Vayne Thresh bottom, Caston mid. Our team comp scales very, very well relative to theirs at least. But they also have got some scaling on their side, so it'll be interesting to see how team fights and the game in general goes. Decent start though, because we have some domination on our team, so feels good to be able to give our teammates some extra stats level 1 off of just their jungler misplaying. Twitch is ganking mid, which is kind of psychopathic, but kind of what Twitch support does. Nice leash from our team. We're going to look to just go ahead and 5 camp here, and then play for top scuttle, and play for our mid and top mostly this game. With Nunu, basically the general idea is you want to get to level 3, get a scuttle crab, and then just spam gank. Because the way your W boost speed works is essentially the faster you are when you press your W at the start, the faster it goes. So if you're standing on a scuttle relic, and then you press W, you go very fast. The standard build is Sunfire, Deadman's Plate, either Ninja Tabby or Mercs, depending on what you're against. This game probably Merc Treads, because they have AP Twitch, AP Mid Top, and AP Jungler. So magic resist is super valuable this game. So we're going to go ahead and use that to our advantage, and then we're chilling. And then this game, right now, just looking around at our lanes, mid lane's probably the most gankable, but it's kind of hard because Cat can jump around. Makes it a little bit difficult. We're going to play for this top scuttle here. Our top laner should have prio. We're going to gank top through lane. And then maybe we can get there in time. That's tough. Now we can't fight. Unfortunately, our top laner didn't respect the gank timer at 250 from the enemy jungler, and now we're really sad because we have to reset to bottom scuttle, and he's sad because his wave is fucked. So he has to TP back, but I can't really do anything, unfortunately for him. So we're just going to back, grab boots, and then play for bottom scuttle and potentially bottom lane gank. But his lane is kind of doomed now, and there's not much I can do about it at this point. That's tough. Unfortunately, she still had Smite up and our Vayne decided to base, which is just really sad, but ultimately we're playing Nunu, so we don't really care if we're slightly behind early game, because they're playing Elise and a bunch of early game champions. But if our top laner respects the level 3 gank there and gives us a little bit more tempo, because our clear is slower since we had to start E, then we're actually in such a golden position for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, our Thresh also had to flash from that contest, which is probably our bad. Max Q first, E second. Maxing W doesn't really do much for you except give damage. So in general, you don't want to do it. We can maybe counter gank this bottom here and do something, depending on how this goes. Especially if Twitch flashes into turret. But unfortunately, our team is just really useless in the early game. So we should be more aware that like we have to play low tempo despite getting an early lead. And now she has to give up this entire wave because they died due to the Lee gank that we saw on this ward, and you know, we knew that she was down bottom. But overall, pretty depressing start to the game for us, but it's okay. We're just gonna play. It's really unfortunate on Nunu if you can't get a Scuttle Crab, because his ganks are so empowered by getting Scuttle, since if they have wards it doesn't matter just due to the speed that you come out of it with your W. So at this point we're just going to clear up. All in all, not that bad. Our team does scale very well. We're going to look to rush Merc Treads this game because of their basically 4 AP champions, and MF shouldn't be hitting me in fights, and if she is, they're probably losing. So MR is quite good this game, which makes Cassin very valuable. Unfortunately, our team is just repeatedly running it into the enemy team, which is really not ideal. Whoops. But sometimes that just happens. We can probably look top lane here. But let's try our best. Katarina's gonna jump, but I should still be able to catch her here. I can't kill her. I might have to flash here as well. We'll see. Alright, we're good. Damn. And Twitch shoved mid as well and got plates and gold. It's a bit looking a bit rough for us here this game. But we have to believe in our scaling. But this is also what happens when your team just chooses to pick 3 losing lanes, and then does not play with the knowledge that your jungler is unable to play the game as a result of those losing lanes, so you have to play really safe. And that's one of the reasons I chose Nunu this game, is if your team picks 3 losing lanes and you pick a carry jungler, wow, I cannot drift at all. If your team picks 3 losing lanes and you pick a carry jungler and you fall behind, you will pretty much never be useful. What are we doing, guys? This never works. The extended fight never works. We have actually just lost the game. Alright, I'm not going in. Why are we fighting this? Oh my god. Don't draft 3 losing lanes, then play to fight. I have to give up my entire bot side here, once again. Which is really fun, and he's dead as well. It's real fun for us this game. We're very, very happy about the state of the game. Especially after getting first blood and then just, you know, running it repeatedly. Actually, at least just walked over ward here. There's a decent chance our bot is still up. We just have to play for our 2 items, and then we can win the game. Unfortunately, like, they've drafted basically full AP with 1 AD, and their AD threat has gotten ahead because our bottom lane has perma-fought. I was incorrect, she did take it, but our Raptors are up. It's the little things in life. But big scaling. Big scaling. Twitch is also top, which gives our bot lane a little bit of a window here to fight. But our top laner has to just give up everything, and I have to give up my top camps once again, which is really awesome for us. Their Twitch is just like perma-cycling my own camps, or like perma-playing around my camps here. I've used that for the shield. Really sad. Holy shit. Alright, that was unbelievably close. At least we're denying MF a wave, which is really, really important that we're getting something for the fact that we're losing all this. Because their Twitch is just taking over the game. Again, I'm losing literally every camp, but our Vayne got a shutdown, so it's okay. Focus up, be okay with taking losses, and just understand that, like, ultimately, if I try to fight up here for these camps, we're gonna lose so much more than if I don't, right? It's the same concept with laners when they're going to get dove, and there's nothing they can do, right? You just have to give up the wave anyway, so you don't give up the wave and kills. But the AP Twitch support is really coming through quite thick here. But we get to build some fatty MR this game. I think our bot should reset ASAP. I have literally not gotten a scuttle this whole game. But that's okay. Elise can either go top or mid here. Again, there's not much for me to do right now. Our bottom has a shutdown. I'm going to go gank this. And we have to stop though, or else we get cocooned in one shot. And goodbye mid turret. Very pleasant game that we are playing in. Super fun for us. We got one camp, boys. That's what it's all about. It's the little things in life. Oh, we overstayed and died bottom after getting a big shutdown. Okay, I'm negative gaming. She used her ignite. Our Caston might be able to catch, but it's all. I'm farming shutdowns for our Caston. He RQs and he kills. One more R. One more. Alright, that's huge. There's probably an Elise there, but all in all, genius gameplay by God Gamer I'm Carson LOL to increase the Katarina's shutdown so that our Caston gets a bigger shutdown.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's honestly just a top gap. Oh, never mind. I was saying a top gap in our favor. I was not trying to play him our top laner. I just thought Silas was inting. But apparently Silas knows his limits. All good though. Thresh steals this blue every time. Our Vayne's getting up to her one item, which she's going an interesting choice in the Immortal Shield Bow. But perhaps she knows better than I do. Maybe we can fight this dragon. I think we give, though. Give. Okay, maybe we can fight. Okay, maybe we can fight. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I got E2'd right as I hit my ult. I was literally standing still because I was like, where's my ult? But that's all good. I felt okay using Smite on red buff there. And people are probably like, wow, you smited right before drag, but it does not matter because the dragon's never contestable with the current state of the game. So it's better to secure our camps and try to get XP and gold advantages where we can. And then get to the fight mid lane earlier, which could have potentially been good for us, whereas dragon's not possible to fight. Ideally, I'm not catching a side wave here as Nunu at 15 minutes into the game, but for some reason our lane assignments are really bad and we're just bleeding CS. But this, again, I would highly recommend that you do not pick 3 losing lanes in solo queue. You will not win the game. You will win 1 out of 10 games when you pick 3 losing lanes. People don't know how to scale and not fight, and so you're just going to constantly lose more than you can ever scale up. Especially this game, because we have 3 losing lanes, and it's not like they fall off a massive cliff. Their champs are still decent. Well, that's MF ult and Twitch ult. All in all, not terrible. I can't rejoin this fight. I'm too low of HP. Hopefully our Caston's able to pick up some kills, but if we don't die, it's not bad. Okay, our Vayne got a shutdown. That's good. Cat's gonna come kill me here on Wolves. gonna get these and get out. Okay, never mind. She's shoving mid. Perhaps with our Cho'Gath we can look. I'm gonna use my Q so I'm full health, and then let's look on her. Maybe if she stays and jumps on cannon. If I can get there and she doesn't jump, it's decent, but... Okay, never mind. I felt with just Bork she doesn't one-shot me, but apparently with Bork she does in fact still one-shot me. Today I learned. Huh. Hopefully Caston can get blue buff, but this game is depressing. Still very winnable. We just have to be smarter. Take no fights. Play with our team. Don't fight over a blue buff when they have numbers advantage. They also are going AD cat, which is smart, because now my MR stacking is far, far worse. We are big scaling. Have to maintain positive mental in these games, or you will just insta-lose. Okay, Cho'Gath picking up a nice little freebie. The good news is their cat build still does a lot of magic damage, so we are kind of justified. Katarina flash. Our team should be able to kill her here, which is good. All in all, not bad. Vayne is dead, but it's fine. It's okay to trade, it's just not okay to trade 1 for 3, but 2 for 3 is pretty good, especially when we're getting shutdowns on our Kassadin. Thank God. They still have Cho'Gath ult, so hopefully our Kassadin respects that. Okay, nice, well played. Elise is dead. Oh, we're just funneling our Kassadin. He's got blue buff now. This is huge. He is dead, but, you know. Unfortunately, Silas is essentially like Kassadin 1, you know, Kassadin 0.8, where he does scale very well. And so him getting gold is also quite bad. But our Kassadin is getting big. So this is good. The next items you go on Nunu is Spirit versus Jedman Plate. But again, in general, hopefully you're playing Nunu with not 3 losing lanes so you can start to play the game. But, you know, currently I have not been able to play the game yet. But we're playing Vayne, Kassadin, Cho'Gath, Nunu, so we can win if we have mental gap. I'm probably going to smite this just so MF can't get it. I really don't want her getting it, and our Vayne getting it is not that big at 1 item. I'm dead. Goodbye. Twitchy. Twitch flash. That's tough. Can be okay if they go on Cho'Gath here. Oh, he hits those? Oh, very close. Our Kassadin actually can kill all of them here. On our... legitimately here. Yeah. I queued up to League of Legends this morning with the idea that I would be able to play the game, but unfortunately due to our champion selection and the way our team played the early game after us getting first blood, our team has decided that I do not get to play the game. Another thing, because your W is based off your move speed, when you come out of base you can get, you know, more move speed. And therefore Twitch is no flash since he used it on me last time, so this is good. We'll go ahead and get the ulti going. And clean up a nice 2 kills. So what I was saying is, anyway, you get home guards when you respawn, so if you're coming out of base, you can go ahead and get some extra move speed. We might be able to get this dragon. We have Cho'Gath TP. I'm going to go for the dragon here, and we'll see what our team allows. Because getting 1 dragon and stalling their soul is, like, massive for us with our scaling advantage. And the fact that we're able to get this is pretty bad for them. Really unfortunate death timers on their end. Okay. Our Cho should TP, good. And we're just gonna stay on this. I'm just gonna smite it so he can get the stack. I'm gonna look here briefly, because Twitch still is no flash. Alright. We leave. We leave. We spend our gold and we leave. Cool. Cool. All right. Big scaling opportunity for us. Showing you guys how to win games when you are giga behind. Even when you're 1-6 and you are sad. Our Kassadin is super fed. Our Vayne is hitting 2 items soon. Our Cho'Gath is beefy. We have windows. Oh, Vayne, just leave, friend. Alright. I'm gonna just run up. We should respond to this mid lane. I don't know why our team is committing so far up top lane. I'm gonna stay on the map here instead of resetting, and maybe I can get a nice little flank off. And it can be an okay fight for us here. But now it is not. They are just leaving. Ideally, I could give this blue to Kassadin, but unfortunately that is not an option in the current state of the game. I'm gonna save my smite in case they go to Baron here. I think I'm fine. I might just be dead. Goodbye, cruel world. Gale Force Gaming. If our Thresh hits hook on Twitch here, he dies. He's no flash. Alright, just play for the Twitch. This is good by our team. I don't think you can contest it. It's 5k. Our Kassadin's up. They can try. I believe in them. Just go in here and fight here, I think. Okay. Good. They one-shot MF. Okay, we won the game, guys. Incredible. Once again, Carson with the 3000 IQ baits, where I knew that if I died near Baron, they would go there and they would lose the game. So that's really what it's all about. We'll defend our base here. Tank the wave, just so our base doesn't die. I think I'll have to title this YouTube video, How to Get Carried. I'm going to take that for health, and then it's his. But, you know, it makes for a good video. And learning how to get carried is a very useful skill. And right now we can give dragons, we're going to be able to farm mid. If the enemy team, or, you know, in general, if a team takes an inhib and they're not able to close out the game, then it's pretty bad for them because their wave constantly pushes in and our team gets to farm it. So, all in all, things are looking decent for us. At this point in the game, I would actually probably prefer to be our team than the enemy team. But I would also not prefer to be the 1-7 Nunu. Okay. I believe their Twitch and or their MF just took red buff. Perhaps this is okay, but our Kassadin's really far, so we just have to leave. We just have to play with our Kassadin. He's 12 kills and he's all of our gold. So, right now our Vayne's 2 items, which is good. She's pretty strong. I'm going to reset for move speed and then I'll look to go bot here. I want the ghost move speed, and then I press W, and now I'm zooming. Hit a fatty engage for our team, get out of the MF ult. Help our Kassadin if we can. And that's what it's all about, boys. Use the move speed from Fountain, and then we're chilling. Hit a big ol' ulti, help your team win. And we have scaled. Dude, our Thresh is doing all they can. If we can get another dragon, it's big. I need Vayne's damage, though, on spawn. We have Kassadin TP. Vayne's getting a turret. I'm going to go hover her, but she should just leave. We need to get this and get out, because we still need to get the hell out of here. We don't have Cho'Gath Smite this time, or Cho'Gath All 4 Smite. Let's just leave. Cho'Gath is dead. Goodbye. No. Just leave. Just leave. All slow. Okay. This seems bad. I'm gonna die for my Cho'Gath because I'm less valuable. Just leave. Just leave. Or I won't die because Phase Rush is not balanced. Just leave. Just leave. Everyone out. Good job. Just keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Huge, friends. Peel for the Cho'Gath. Get the hell out of there with Phase Rush. Big time. We've got our Dead Man's Plate, and then we'll get Spirit Visage, Force of Nature, and then we're chilling. We'll be able to get there again once we get our move speed. Okay. I'm gonna wait till they start to siege, and then I'm going. Alright. They're starting to walk up with their wave. MF and Twitch are down here alone. And we have scaled. Congratulations on us scaling the game. Well played, gamers. Taking an inhib early as the enemy team, not ideal. Our Caston's about to just hit level 16 and they have lost. Nunu coming out of base with a ton of move speed like that is actually not balanced, by the way. Give our Caston blue buff here. We've denied their soul, so they don't really have a win condition here. They picked a comp that falls off. This is one of the 10 games where your team does outscale because the enemy team messes up. But in general, again, please give your jungler one lane that they can play around or they become very sad like I do here. But it's good. Our Caston got blue buff. Take this, take this, take this. Get 16. If you're playing a utility jungler, if you're playing Sejuani, Nunu, Ivern, whatever, just give your team resources if they are carries. Cool. So this is good. My Bane's taking camps. We just need to keep scaling here. Anytime their team can't siege, right? We want to give this wave to Caston. We just want to funnel his level 16. This should be okay for us. Get the angle. Oh, never mind. Our Thresh just died. But if they commit, whoops, that is a poor use of my W. Oh no, this is a bad fight. Oh, it's a good fight. Our Caston is popping off. We got to get to our Caston and help him. That's the biggest thing. I got to zone the Sylas here away from my Cho'Gath. We can actually continue this CCA. Our team wants to get out. It's fine. Oh no. I sidestepped it and he flashed into it. Not good. Tough. It's okay. They don't get Baron off of it because we killed them all, but this is chilling. And we also denied inhib because our Thresh actually played that, like he baited that really well, which is huge. Because at this point in the game, inhib gives them a lot of pressure to set up their objectives, and we just want to fight here as a team. I don't know. I don't think their Sylas hit tab and saw our Vayne was still dead for a little while longer. Not mad about it. We should fight this. We should fight this. We have double TP. I just want to zoom out of here with my W. We don't want to walk in alone, ideally, but we have decided that we do. This should be okay. We've got double TP on flanks, and I'm coming in. We want to just flash in. Oh, we don't want to cancel our R instantly, but we do want to cancel Katarina R, but should be okay. Should be winning. Our team should go Dragon. Our Vayne should go Dragon. She can't Baron alone, but she can go Dragon. And that's, again, they're taking fights where they're not all out winning, so we have pretty much won the game. My R cancel was really bad, but still decent. We forced their Twitch to flash away, or their MF to flash away from the fight, and we zoned for our backline to be able to kill their front line while creating a lot of space for our team. Our team has scaled pretty well this game, and we played a nice soaking jungle. Not every game are you going to be able to 1v9 the game by, you know, winning and getting kills and ganking. Some games you have to 1v9 by soaking and not dying repeatedly, even though you're dealing with a lot of pressure. Literally, by level 3, their Twitch was in my bot side when my bot side was up, top side when top side was up. And so some games you just have to be able to give with that and be able to look for creative opportunities. Like when they're sieging down here, knowing how to use your abilities in the best way possible to set up team fights where your team can scale. And then ultimately, like them giving their shutdowns to Caston lost them the game. And we're also one dragon off of full 4 dragon Infernal Soul, which is quite nice for us. I'm trying to farm up some XP here to get level 16 because it is big, but ultimately I just also want to be behind my team so that I can get a big snowball as we're crashing. Oh, we're moving into river. Never mind. Okay. We do want to just set up Baron, but we need to get mid prio first. If they engage on me, it's good for our team, as long as our team is near us, so we have to just be aware. But let me grab this for health. And now we should move up here. We have the ability to just take this and take the 50-50, because ultimately it's not really a 50-50. We can nuke this and get resets off with Baron recalls. And so it's fine. They don't have any way to cancel it from long range. And so they just gave us Baron for inhib, which is not a good trade for them. And if we don't get mid prio there first, which is the reason I wanted to clear their wave, then they can potentially end the game. But now we have Baron and we can just go sit mid until Dragon, and they don't really have much threat. We're looping on the Sylas here. We have to watch our team, though. Okay, should be winning. Alright, good job. Big. Their Sylas is a lot of their strength, so if I'm able to zone him like that and then create a big slow field here, it's also very, very good for us. Their MF ult did some work, but Cat wasn't able to move and get onto our backline as a result of our ult. And so things are looking good. Our Caston's full build. Our Vayne's level 18, very strong. Their MF's level 15. They've lost a lot of XP because of them taking mid inhib. Their Katarina also felt forced to go 80 Katarina, which is way worse this patch as a result of their team being basically full AP. Because if they didn't have 80 Cat, they have literally just 80 in every role. Alright, tower's fine. Let's just play for this, though. Cool. And we are big scaling. We just want to group. I understand our cast can split with TP, but we only lose this game if we get picked and no way else. Especially when it's Infernal Soul, I disagree with splitting here in solo queue. In competitive, maybe, but in solo queue, I disagree. Our Caston's going to be able to end the game. We just won't be able to contest the dragon, which is unfortunate. Okay, Cat's dead. This is big. We just run it down mid. We have Cho'Gath TP, and we can take top too. Yeah, their cat's big sad. All right, Nunu trick here. You can throw your W backwards in lane. I might be too fast at that point. Never mind, not a Nunu trick. If you don't have Dead Man Plate and move speed out the ass, then you can. And you can get a full turnaround to get a bigger W. It's also what you can do in ARAM. But we should probably grab drag. But if you are too fast, which I currently am, it becomes harder. But, you know. Pro tip for when you're not, you know, almost full build Nunu. We're going to take this before... Alright, we got a turn. Oh god. I instantly canceled ulti. Not good. Our cat has GA though, or our Vayne has GA. Alright, nice. We have one. GG. Anyway, that's how to carry by getting carried. Thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it.